Mary from Reviewer's Diary. Somebody asked me today, why does everybody who's on YouTube think they're so important? Why do they think their opinions really matter? And what are they making all those videos for? People who are not, a lot of people will admit that they've looked on YouTube for how to do something, but won't give credit to those people who have created those videos. For example, this camera keeps shutting off while I'm talking. Not making a sound anymore. It used to go da-ding, so I'd know if it's going off, whatever. Not making that sound anymore. So guess what? I'm going to go on YouTube. I'm going to look up this Canon camera. I'm going to see what camera it is, and I'm going to see if anybody out there knows how to adjust it so that it doesn't shut itself off. So somebody said to me, why do all these people on YouTube think they're so important, and why would they think that anyone would be interested in their opinion? It was actually phrased not quite as gently as that. Pretty much that what's going on with all this self-importance that's, blah, blah, blah. Well, after I got over the slight insult, because actually at the hospital I have people scream in my face, so I have to, just kind of let things roll off my shoulders, say, I'm sorry you feel that way, and not get very upset. And these people can be like bigger than me, screaming, yelling. You'd be surprised the stuff that goes on in the hospital. So anyway, I'm also an English teacher, so I have to create videos for an online class that I'm teaching. So there'll be a separate channel for those students, and so I'll be making videos for them. I also make videos about makeup because I want to share the information. And here's where the root of everything for me came from, and I'm sure a lot of YouTubers. I've looked on YouTube for advice multiple times. How to do things, how to operate a program, how to, do something in Word that, where I want to do word wrap or whatever, and I just can't quite remember how to do it, even though now there's an icon up at the top. Creating documents and so on and so forth, and that kind of stuff. So I've looked up a lot of information on YouTube. I've looked up funny videos, I've looked up how-to videos, I've looked up, and here's a real-life example, CPAP videos. I have obstructive sleep apnea. It is genetic in my family. It's not related, like people say, oh, well, you have sleep apnea, that's because you're gigantically fat, blah, 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 blah. Guess what? Skinny people also have sleep apnea. Sleep apnea is a devastating thing. Mine is severe. I stop breathing about 38 times per hour, which is what my average was in my sleep study. Now it's not so much so. Because I have the right tools. But I'm going to tell you how I got the right tools. First of all, I had a lot of the wrong tools. I had this really nice ResMed mask, and the thing I liked about this is it didn't go across my forehead. So this head injury that I did have, where this side of my head is numb in spots, some of you probably have noticed that I have a scar, isn't impacted by this mask. However, no matter what I did, it was blowing air in my eyes. Tried a different size, tried a small, tried a medium. Really like this mask because it doesn't go across the forehead, but it's no good if something's blowing in your eyes. I had this one from when I had my sleep study. This caused a real sore across the bridge of my nose if I wore it tight enough for the air not to be flying out of this one too. You'll find if you do a YouTube search on air leaks with CPAP, you'll see that there are a lot of people out there who have quite a bit of leakage. This was given to me by somebody I work with. It's actually a really nice mask, but it was a little too big because this is supposed to be just on your nose, but it ended up over. I have kind of a smallish center face, not a small head. So as you can see, I've tried lots and lots of masks. Then I found a YouTuber with the nickname Lanky Lefty. I'll put this down. I watched endless videos of this gentleman who's a sleep technologist putting masks on, testing the masks, and he showed this Eson mask. This is made by Fisher Paykel, just in case you're in the market for a mask. And it fits right over the nose, and there's no air flying anywhere in my face. You can wear it very, very, very loose. I'm actually going to put this on so you can see what it looks like. My beauty YouTube friends out there, you'll be surprised. Yeah, it looks awful, but guess what? It helps me not to die. So put it on like that, and you put the straps. You hook yourself up to your CPAP machine, and you sleep through the night. So why is it important to put this ugly thing on every night? I'm a registered nurse, but I'm not an expert on sleep apnea, but I do know that sleep apnea that is untreated can cause heart damage, pulmonary hypertension. Look that one up. It's devastating. Heart damage, pulmonary hypertension, obesity. It can cause a huge number of problems. It can also cause you to have heart disease that can lead to a heart attack. Be ugly for the night. Nobody's going to care. And actually my husband loves it because I don't snore anymore with this on. I can actually breathe at night. But back to the point, I found this through watching YouTube. Endless videos on YouTube. And then I found Lanky Lefty and watched him try on every kind of mask. All the masks I have in that bucket and everything. And he tried this one on, and he didn't endorse any particular one, but I thought, you know, that looks like something I want to try, because he explained how the way this pad is made, you can't over tighten it, and that way you don't get this big sore on your nose. I actually can wear this really loose and still get a good effect from it. So that's a point where YouTube community benefited me a great deal, and I noticed that these videos get watched a lot. So it's, you know, these videos on CPAP have obviously benefited a huge number of people. Now, the videos that I make are makeup. The reason I make them is because I want to share my experiences. And it all started with me watching videos of beauty subscription boxes. I wanted to see, you know, the companies, you know, beautiful products, looks like a great box, blah, blah, blah. But what's the box really like? Because bottom line is, what are they really sending to people? So I've watched lots and lots of those videos. And then now that I have subscribed to 6, I'm eliminating 3. Just not positive which 3. Birchbox is automatically ending because it was a gift subscription, so that's 1, but I don't know about the other 2. But anyway, that's beside the point. The fact is that then I show the boxes that I get. People watch for the same reason I initially watched. They want to see, what do people really get in these boxes? So that's one of the other things. I also learned quite a bit about how to apply makeup. Yeah, I've worn makeup all my life. I'm older than 40 years old. I won't say how old, but I'm older than 40. Over 40 for sure. So there are a lot of new products. I learned some really great techniques like bronzers. There was no bronzer around when I was in my 20s. At least I don't think so. Yeah, there was some kind of thing that came, Rabingo or something, that came in like a little clay pot, and it was really dark, and I had a friend who used it, and she always looked like she had this fake bronzer on. Now bronzers are different. So I learned how to apply bronzer. I've learned a lot about how to apply makeup from one YouTuber who's obviously got a gazillion subscribers, and her name is Emily Noel. And her videos are fabulous. So I started watching those. I started watching Jen Love's reviews. I've watched her put on makeup. I've watched quite a few other YouTubers that have shared their experiences, and I've learned from them. And that's basically the reason that we are on here as YouTubers. We're not looking into a camera going, I'm beautiful, because all you're seeing is a camera lens. Get real. So, you know, I'm looking at a Canon camera. I'm not looking at a mirror. I have a really hot mirror that's been on too long right next to me here. But that's it, just to demonstrate a product. So I think we all learn a great deal from other YouTubers. And we don't feel we're, at least the people that I know, it's not because we feel like we're so important. It's because we want to share, because we've learned a lot from others, and so we're here to also share our own experiences. And you can take or leave the videos, but you know what? There's a lot of good information out there, and I should say the world in general has posted some really great videos and definitely worth a watch. And that's why we record, because we want to share our experiences with others. Yes, I'm looking at a camera lens right there. It's just a Canon camera staring at me doing this video, but I can be seen talking to you through this lens, and that's what's important, and that's why we record YouTube videos and share them. So that is my rant. Hopefully that person who thought we were too important gets their answer now. No, it's not because we all feel we're really important. It's because we have something to share and things to learn, and that's it. That's my take on YouTube and the videos that we make. So anyway, thank you. This is Mary from Reviewer's Diary. Hopefully you found this information interesting, and thank you for watching, and have a beautiful evening.